What's up, Toshi gang? I hope everyone's hanging in there, staying calm, and doing as good as you possibly can be doing on this bloody red market. We'll get to Toshi in a sec. First of all, obviously it sucks crypto is dumping, but I can tell you in my time, almost a decade in cryptocurrency, nothing affects the markets more, whether it's in a positive sense or a negative sense, than news that is China related. Whether it's news to the effect of China legalizes crypto, or China makes crypto illegal, or the U.S. announcing they're enacting 100% tariffs on all China imported goods at the end of the month. News like that has something to do with China directly pumps or dumps crypto more so than anything else by far. So when I heard the news yesterday afternoon that, as mentioned, Trump is enacting 100% tariffs on all imported goods from China starting on November 1st in only a few weeks, I knew the market was going to dump fast and furiously. Thankfully, I don't trade with too much leverage. Hopefully, you don't either. So I wasn't really affected, as much though as other people were. But the big question is, so what, is this just kind of a temporary dip for the broader market? And are we going to reverse and go quickly back up? Or are we going to stay down at these down levels or even keep going worse? It has to do with how quickly we resolve the tariff threat. So if we just stop hearing about these tariffs whatsoever, and it was just like a veiled threat Trump made, he was just talking emotionally, that was it, then the market will quickly go back up. Unfortunately, last time we had a tariff crisis in February or March, Trump kept talking about the tariffs for about a 1-month period, and every time he held a new press conference and mentioned the word tariffs and a new threat against another new big country, the market kept dipping. So if he does keep threatening these China tariffs without any resolution for, say, another month, then we'll probably stay at these low levels for a month. I don't think we're going to dip too much lower, but I don't think we're going to have enough momentum to go back up. So we'll just have to see if the tariff threat is real or if it's just all smoke and mirrors and we won't hear about it again. Now, for Toshi, the good news is Toshi is holding up way better than pretty much the entire meme coin market. I know it kind of sucks to say that when the whole market's down, but obviously Toshi, at the start of yesterday, we were at about 400 million. Then after the tariff threat launched, we dropped down to about 300 million. Then look at this. Earlier today, we rebounded from 300 million market cap all the way to 360. Look at this rebound here in a few hours. Now we're down on another dip. It's Saturday night. The whole market dips. We're back down at about 330. Toshi is technically up on the day, which, most other coins aren't. Now look at this chart versus a bunch of other large cap memes, mostly across Ethereum and base chain, that a lot of people compare Toshi to. So look at the rebound we had right there. Now we're going to look at Brett. So Brett fell off a cliff, had pretty much no rebound whatsoever. SPX, again, fell off a cliff, had a very minor rebound, but now it's going down. MOG fell off a cliff, had basically no rebound whatsoever. Floki fell off a cliff, again, no rebound. Farcoin really fell off a cliff, no rebound whatsoever. Pepe is the only coin that had a very minor rebound, but then it's kind of given up all those gains. So Toshi's rebound here is stronger than every other coin out there. All these other large cap memes, even the ones that people are just as bullish on, SPX, Brett, Floki, etc. No one has had as big a rebound as Toshi did. And indeed, if we look at all meme coins in this sector across all different chains, we're going to look at the 7-day return. You can see it is just a red bloodbath for basically everything. Meme Core, that one like layer 2 blockchain for meme coins only, it's an Asia-based project. They're up as they have been just hot as hell the last month to do. Everything else is down double digits. And here's Toshi, only down 2% on the week. So again, look at all these other large cap memes. Doge down 26% on the week. Pepe down 31% on the week. Pudgy Penguins down 28% on the week. Bonk down 32% on the week. SPX and Floki down 27 and 37%. Toshi down a mere 2% on the week. The bottom line is that Toshi was hit way less bad as pretty much every other meme out there. It has more strength, more resistance on the charts than basically every single meme coin out there. Toshi is looking great. Stay calm. Keep the leverage to a minimum. Don't trade emotionally. Don't get emotional. That's it for now. Toshi gang, hang in this weekend. Get out, touch grass, have some fun. Drop a comment down below. I'll be back later in the video. Ben signing out. Catch you later.